including a very important stop at the mythical kingdom of Rosaria. Here, there was business to be done, choosing a queen for the 1984 Rose Festival.
Ladies and gentlemen, Princess Stephanie of Lincoln High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Princess Anita of Madison High School.
Mistress of Ceremonies Margie Boulay introduced the candidates, 11 of Portland's most talented high school seniors. Friends and family members cheered, and the princesses responded with curtsies of regal elegance. Judges would be grading the girls on poise and appearance, and also speaking ability.
Why do you enjoy soccer?
I enjoy soccer so much is because it's about the only sport where you can get somebody back without getting kicked out of the game.
But I do have to say that the worst part of wrestling is being a wrestler's girlfriend and sitting at home and having him try out all those moves that he learned in practice on you.
Coronation time was drawing near, heralded by an appearance from the 1983 Rose Queen, Kira Rembo.
I'd like to thank the City of Portland for giving me one of the most enjoyable, exciting, rewarding, and unique experiences that I've ever had. Though my year of reign is now complete, the memories will always be alive in my mind.
But Queen Kira's term wasn't over just yet. There was still one final thing she had to do.
The 1984 Queen of Rosaria is Stephanie Durr of Central Catholic High School.
It was a memorable moment, not just for Stephanie, but for the city. For the first time ever, a Rose Festival queen had been chosen from Central Catholic High, which until recently had been an all-boys school. So as a new tradition began, an old one continued. Portland adorned its brown-eyed monarch with all the symbols of her reign. Then came the formal investiture by the Prime Minister of Rosaria, Ralph Shepard.
By authority vested in me as Prime Minister of the Royal Rosarians, I crown you Queen Stephanie, Queen of the 1984 Rose Festival. May you reign with love and happiness.
Now it was time for Queen Stephanie to perform her first official duty, issuing the royal proclamation the city was waiting for.
May our 76th year of celebration bring peace and happiness to all. Citizens of Rosaria, I now proclaim the 1984 Rose Festival officially open.
The slopes of Mount Hood were illuminated by top-named stars and gold medal Olympians who gathered for the Golden Rose Ski Classic last Friday.
Since 1936, a golden rose has blossomed here at Timberline, and this year the Ski Classic means more than ever, not only to Portlanders, but also the U.S. ski team. The three-day event is a fundraiser for the ski team, and so its members show up to ski alongside Portlanders and Hollywood celebrities. How much money do you hope to raise this year?
We will raise a minimum of $25,000, and we hope to go over $30,000.
Businesses pay to sponsor teams, and Portlanders pay to race on those teams. And for that, they get expert coaching as one of their privileges.
Well, I wouldn't go all out for your time practice run.
Okay.
In case they are keeping it secret and then they're going to handicap
We hear you.
Maybe
For the handicap.
maybe they're trying to fool us, but we'll just outsmart them.
Yeah.
Jody races Joey Jr. Valerie races Kirk Hanna.
Red course ready.
Yeah.
Blue course ready.
Yeah.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you really going to go all out today, or are you going to give these folks a break?
I have to go all out. I gotta win.
Olympic gold medalists aren't the only ones that feel that way.
I'd like to win. Everybody does, I think.
And to win, you've got to have a strategy.
You've got to intimidate your competition.
I'm going to take it easy in the beginning and sucker them all into thinking that I'm a grandma. And then I'm going to pull it out in the end and blow their hats off.
The competition can get tough because of the prizes at stake. Members of the winning team get Varney sunglasses and O'Brien competition water skis. The second place team is outfitted with snow skis and poles, and the third place team gets luggage. But while people here want to win, the emphasis is on having fun.
I think most of the people here think that this is the best time they have, the best weekend that they have all year.
That's partly due to the fact that the Golden Rose Ski Classic brings old ski buddies together. And also, it's our chance to show others the beauty of Oregon in the spring.
I think events like this draw a community together. You've got all the bands, all the high schools, all the businesses, and it makes a town such a special place to live.
Thank you, Elaine. Well, the stars were out, but the sun was also out up there on Mount Hood. Too bad it couldn't last.
However, Marion did cooperate, the weather that is, on another Rose Festival event recently, and that was the Starlight Parade, and we have some highlights coming up for you next. We hope you'll stay with us.
You save more shopping at a Thriftway store.
You always get more for your money at a Thriftway store. Produce that looks and tastes as fresh as it can be. Succulent, juicy poultry. Only the finest USDA choice meats. A variety of seafood. You get the very best for less. Shopping at the store that gives you more.
You save more shopping at a Thriftway store.
Major Leagues. Hey, before you run away, are you sure you got a place to stay? And you got plenty to eat?
All I need is my big jar of peanut butter and plenty of Franz premium white bread. Come on, Ugly.
At least we know he'll be eating right, and we won't have any trouble finding him.
The Franz family of good breads. What a difference experience makes.
China, a culture in transition, emerging from a period of upheaval into one of growth. I'm Paula Gunnis. Starting Monday, photographer Jim Kiter and I will take you inside this fascinating country. We'll learn how doctors combine East and West medical traditions. We'll examine China's controversial one-child policy. And we'll follow Portland's Dr. Stanley Jacob as he introduces DMSO to the Chinese. China, an open door, starting Monday, June 11th on Channel 2 News at 5 and 11.
Hi, I'm Margie Boulay.
And I'm Paul Inman. We have a great week lined up for you on 2 at 4. On Monday, young actor William Zabka is in a new movie called The Karate Kid. He'll join us. And on Tuesday, we'll introduce you to May Shanley from New Mexico, also known as Miss USA 1984.
Wednesday's program comes to you live from the Expo Center, where we'll talk to Chubby Checker and Del Shannon. On Thursday, we'll meet Dale LaFollette from PIR, and we'll wrap the week with country western star Mickey Gilley. Join us for 2 at 4.
For 9 years now, the Starlight Parade has become one of the favorites here in the Northwest. As a matter of fact, it's the third largest parade in this part of the country. Right now, Ron's going to give us some highlights of this year's 1984 Rose Festival Starlight Parade.
They were dancing in the streets last Saturday night, and for good reason. For the second year in a row, it didn't rain on our parade. And that even precipitated smiles from the Portland Rainmakers. There was more to smile about than just good weather, though, because there was enough good entertainment at the 9th Annual Starlight Parade to make for a stompin' good time. There were dancers who clogged and dancers who squared. There were clowns who danced and dancers who clowned. And there were performers who waved and waves who performed. In short, or in long, this parade measured among the best ever. There were the entries you expect to see every year, like the Budweiser Clydesdales, the Clowns, and the Jasmine Community Band. And there were some new entries that provided some moving moments, like the Ebony Ivory Strutters, or these ladies from the Philippines who added a romantic touch when they danced by candlelight. Unfortunately, many famous animals couldn't show up as themselves, so they had to show up in person. These young men did a great job representing Puff the Magic Dragon. And whoever represented this chick did a great stand-in for the future Friars of America. but I'm not so sure Porky Pig appreciated his replacement. Even though Porky couldn't make it, though, there were still plenty of familiar faces who did. There was Grand Marshal and Olympic gold medalist skier Debbie Armstrong. If you were homesick, Mom was there, and so was Grandma. Now, Dad wasn't in the parade, but in his honor, the bands played plenty of pop tunes. And as the bands played on, and as the clear skies turned from sunlight to moonlight, the beauty of the illuminated floats took over the show. And so did the beauties they were illuminating. There were pretty girls from all over the Northwest, from the Tri-Cities Water Follies, the Tacoma Daffodil Festival, and of course from our own Rose Festival, which this year offered a queen for all age groups. From Queen Tomie Ellis and her Junior Rose Festival Court, to Queen Stephanie Durr and her Senior Rose Festival Court, to Alta Morrison, the Nursing Home Rose Queen. And speaking of having something for all ages, consider these last two entries. On one end, there was the Burlington Northern for all those who were trained. And for those who weren't trained yet, well, the folks from Babyland had that end covered too.
You know, the Willamette River is hosting more than just the Navy ships for this year's Rose Festival. There's a new attraction on the river for 1984, a water ski show.
Well, I guess you have to be a little crazy. It's something that it just kind of drives you, to it. The more you do it, the more you want to do it.
Crazy or not, members of the Rose City Water Ski Club braved the chilly and choppy waters of the Willamette last Saturday to display their skills at the first ever Rose Festival water ski show. A crowd of several hundred lined the seawall along Waterfront Park to take in the action. Others watched from boats on the water. And though river conditions were hardly ideal, the show must go on.
Well, we have a little bit of a wind that comes out of the north, which makes it really bad here. Plus, we have a seawall that the water hits and comes back, and actually the waves are bigger when it comes back than what they were when they went in.
With the rough water, the already difficult routines became even riskier. But water skiing isn't a sport for the faint of heart.
In the jumping, we go up to 60 to 65 miles an hour, and in slaloming about the same. The speed skiing, we were up around 85 today, and just because it was so rough, we just couldn't go any faster.
All of the ski club members come from the Portland area. Since February, they've been practicing their aqueous acrobatics 10 to 15 hours a week. Their most difficult routine is the human pyramid. Wet hands trying to balance on wet shoulders at high speeds. But when it works, it's as exciting for the performers as for the crowd.
It's absolutely sensational. It's a great feeling. You can see everybody below you, and you're at a real high level. It's just wonderful. Plus, it's wonderful to know that these people are supporting you. They're working with you.
The skiers put on two shows that day, treating an appreciative audience to an afternoon of thrills and spills. A new Rose Festival tradition was born.
We've never had any of this before in the city of Portland, and a lot of people are hungry to see this type of thing, and and I think they like what they see.
Just one of many sporting events involved in this year's Rose Festival, and that's one of your favorites right there, isn't it?
That's one of my favorites. When we come back, we'll take a look at the exciting world of bicycle track races, so don't go away.
You save more shopping at a Thriftway store.
Most supermarkets don't carry higher quality beef with the USDA Choice Government stamp. Thriftway does. They label all their meat with this high government standard. So if you want delicious, top-quality meat that won't cost you more, look for the USDA label. You'll always find it and more at a Thriftway store.
You save more shopping at a Thriftway store.
At Dairy Queen, we're tipping our hats to all you baseball fans with a 79-cent sundae in a helmet sale. The Cubs, Twins, Indians, your favorite teams, your favorite sundae. Only 79 cents during our Sunday in a helmet sale. Collect all 26 and you're batting 1,000 at your Dairy Queen store.
The time has come, the work is done, it's dinner time, American style. Winding down, heading home to your favorite meal. It's an easy time, the feeling's right, special time at home tonight. America's meal maker, American style. Western family. America's meal maker, American style. Western family.
On the next edition of Channel 2's magazine, Faces and Places, Patty Lowe begins her week-long visit to British Columbia, Canada, with an overall look at the European charm that makes Victoria a most popular vacation spot. David Gillen takes us on a wildlife safari in Winston, Oregon, where we'll meet some big cats.
We'll tell you about some cruise bargains in the Caribbean, the Mexican Riviera, and Hawaii. And Ron takes us on a wild boar hunt. For all this and more, be sure to join us weeknights at 7 for Faces and Places. One of the most exciting events in the Summer Olympics is the bicycle track races. But if you can't make it to Los Angeles, you can get a taste of the action right here in Portland every spring, when the Rose Festival has cyclists vying for victory in the Velodrome.
They slice the breeze with apparent ease. But this unique marriage of man and machine called bicycle racing is a grueling physical challenge almost unequaled in athletics.
It's much better for you than running because you don't destroy your knees and your hips. And you do get to use your upper body enough in it. Most of us lift weights in the wintertime to improve our upper body strength. Going through the banks at full speed, we'll pull about 1.5 Gs. So you have to be able to hold yourself off of the handlebars so you don't just squish into them. It is a very good sport to get overall aerobic fitness.
That's Robert Burney in the yellow helmet there, racking up victory after victory today in hopes of heading to the Olympics in Los Angeles.
Things look pretty good right now for the Olympics. I qualified last weekend in 2 events at the Olympic Trials qualification races in Seattle. So I'll be riding the trials July 6th and 7th in Colorado Springs.
As you probably know, training for the Olympics isn't easy and it isn't cheap, because in this country there's really no government subsidy for our athletes. They either have to find sponsors or foot the bill themselves. Guys like Robert have been having trouble finding sponsors this year, so they're always on the lookout for contributions to the Oregon Velo Club. The thrill of victory is familiar to Robert Burney, but the agony of defeat has become painfully familiar to Burney's teammate Dale Arlt. He too was an Olympic hopeful until an accident set him back a couple of weeks ago. Then in this race last Saturday, history repeated itself. It looked much worse than it was. The bike suffered the most physical damage, while Dale's pain was more emotional. Still, you really can get pretty banged up when you crash at these speeds.
The last sprint I was in was at 35 miles an hour, and I expect in the finals today we'll be up in the order of 39 to 40 miles an hour. That's about as fast as you'll go out here.
They might go even faster if the velodrome was in better shape.
This is the most difficult track in the country to ride. It's the steepest and the shortest, and the transitions are pretty bad. If you try and ride at full speed around the very top of the track, you could become an Olympic ski jumper. It gives you more discipline. If you can ride this track, you can ride anything in the country and anything in the world.
After what Robert Burney and Dale Arlt have gone through, they are ready for anything in the world.
I enjoy it. I like going fast. If you go fast in a car, you get tickets. And you got to go real fast on a bike to get a speeding ticket. It's fun for me. I'm a competitive person, but I seem to channel it just into the bicycle racing and school when I'm in. And other than that, I'm a fairly placid person in my everyday life.
You never know it from here.
No, not from here.
now, Mary and I are standing by a category all its own here at the Rose Show. This is the junior division, and it really gives kids an opportunity to go through the judging and all of the criterion that the adults do. It's a lot of fun for them.
That's right. You know, we hear a lot about Rose Festival and kids getting involved, and we talk about the Starlight Parade, of course, the Grand Floral, which is coming up in just a matter of moments. But the real opportunity for kids during Rose Festival is the Junior Rose Festival Parade. It's the oldest and largest children's parade in the country. The Junior Rose Festival Parade's become a tradition this time of year, and it seems no matter what the weather, gray skies or intermittent showers couldn't dampen the spirits of the thousands of marchers and spectators who came to mark the 76th annual Rose Festival. They strutted and pranced their way down Sandy Boulevard in the Hollywood district. One new twist to this year's parade was the breakdancing, and they did their best to give those on the sidelines a reason to be glad they came. This year's Grand Marshal was Hallmark Cards character Rose Petal, who took this opportunity to make her debut with sidekick Tumbles the Hedgehog. You'll be seeing the pair in a new line of cards and gifts soon to be marketed nationwide. There were, of course, some other celebrities on hand. The Disney favorites, Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto. Beaver mascot Round Tripper was there greeting spectators. And Ronald McDonald himself was there with a smile for all his neighbors. This year's parade boasted 54 bands, baton groups, and marching units who joined forces to make this parade one of the best yet. No parade, junior or otherwise, would be complete without royalty. Rose Festival Queen Stephanie Durr and her court brought their own sunshine as they watched from the sidelines. Queen Stephanie's younger counterpart, Junior Queen Tomie Ellis, and her court led the parade. While there were cash prizes and trophies awarded, the emphasis today was on having fun. Kids on bikes, in strollers, on skates, and on foot travel the parade route, spreading their own special brand of junior parade cheer. Threatening weather notwithstanding, the marchers and spectators made the 1984 Junior Rose Festival Parade one of the liveliest we've seen. However, some spectators found they couldn't quite muster the enthusiasm of their older brothers and sisters. Oh well, there's always next year. Well, you know, the Junior Rose Festival Parade is never a waste because the kids always have such a great time.
And it's just as much fun for Mom and Dad, too, isn't it? We'll be right back with more right after this. Stay with us.
You save more shopping at a Thriftway store.
You always get more for your money at a Thriftway store. Produce that looks and tastes as fresh as it can be. Succulent, juicy poultry. Only the finest USDA choice meats. A variety of seafood. You get the very best for less. Shopping at the store that gives you more.
You save more shopping at a Thriftway store.
Your Portland Metro Pontiac dealers are happy to announce that once again Pontiac is the official Rose Festival car and the official car for the Portland 200 Indy to be held June 15th, 16th, and 17th. This year's Rose Festival activities will be fun and enjoyment for everyone. See the exciting new Pontiacs in the Rose Festival Parade and at any one of the Portland Metro Pontiac dealers. Pontiac builds excitement, and your new Pontiac may be the most exciting car you've ever owned. Drive one today.
There are going to be a lot of people in the foreseeable future who are going to have trouble paying for their health care. And that's a problem of equity. That's a problem of social policy and basic decency. We're in many respects, a crisis. But in this country, we have to come to a crisis before we really start developing the innovative solutions that that produce better conditions for everybody.
The high cost of health care, Sunday at 6 on Town Hall.
I think people are happy to see that you're actually out doing the news. Nobody wants to listen to just a pretty face or window dressing. They want to feel like you know what you're talking about, and when they see you out actually getting the facts, talking to the people at the events, I think they probably feel more secure that you really are a reporter, that you are a journalist, that you don't just read out loud for a living. I think they like it.
Tracy Berry, weeknights on Channel 2 News at 5.
Marion, I want to thank you for being with us this morning. We hope you can stay tuned for the Grand Floral Parade. You'll be part of a rather large audience.
We're kind of proud of the Rose Festival and the Grand Floral Parade here in Portland, so we're sharing with the rest of the country as it's broadcast nationally.
And by the way, if you happen to miss the parade or you want to see it again, it will be rebroadcast on Channel 2 tonight from 7 till 9 o'clock.
It's kind of worth seeing twice.
Thanks for being with us this morning. Enjoy the parade.
See you Monday.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Mary Starrett's wardrobe provided by Helen's, of course. Ron Carlson's wardrobe provided by Jansen. This is KATU Portland, serving Seaside, Cannon Beach, Nescoin, and the North Oregon coast.
You save more shopping at a Thriftway store.
You always get more for your money at a Thriftway store. Produce that looks and tastes as fresh as it can be. Succulent, juicy poultry. Only the finest USDA choice meats. A variety of seafood. You get the very best for less. Shopping at the store that gives you more.
You save more shopping at a Thriftway store.
Your Portland Metro Pontiac dealers are happy to announce that once again Pontiac is the official Rose Festival car and the official car for the Portland 200 Indy to be held June 15th, 16th, and 17th. This year's Rose Festival activities will be fun and enjoyment for everyone. See the exciting new Pontiacs in the Rose Festival Parade and at any one of the Portland Metro Pontiac dealers. Pontiac builds excitement, and your new Pontiac may be the most exciting car you've ever owned. Drive one today.
China, a culture in transition, emerging from a period of upheaval into one of growth. I'm Paula Gunnis. Starting Monday, photographer Jim Kiter and I will take you inside this fascinating country. We'll learn how doctors combine East and West medical traditions. We'll examine China's controversial one-child policy. And we'll follow Portland's Dr. Stanley Jacob as he introduces DMSO to the Chinese. China, an open door, starting Monday, June 11th on Channel 2 News at 5 and 11.
Take the pain out of jogging Monday at 9.